flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community with great advice. I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show is where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio show for the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
Hey everybody, welcome to the program. It is live at 5. It's Thursday, and it means we're bringing you the list of who's playing out. I'm going to tell you where to go in just a minute.
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 coming for you. We're speaking with the fans. Sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man. We're covering who's playing out. Off the open jam with the Who's Who of Talent. Come Friday night, ready to raise some hell.
Let's raise a little hell, baby.
With all around you, plan to do it well. So all around town radio.
Shio. Welcome everybody. It is Thursday, March the 10th, 2026. Welcome to the program. How y'all doing? Everybody all right? Let's see who's checking in today. See if I've got any friends in the house today. It's like Glenn checking in on the YouTube channel. First up on the tube of you, Steve Ware. Got to see him last night. Yes, I did. Solo Musketeer he was. Carla's in the house. How are you, Carla? Thank you. Who's playing out? You want to know who's playing out? I'll tell you. Got to see Gina McCann last night. The lovely Gina McCann. The Gina McCann. She was sporting the All Around Town attire. It's on our Instagram page today if you want to see it. It is always the lovely Gina. Thanks for playing Name That Tune last night. We had a blast at the Bell with the crowd we had there. It was a good time. It was always fun. Wasn't the biggest crowd we've ever had again, but, it is what it is. It was fun. We had a great time. Had an epic tiebreaker. Mr. Rick Kern got up and danced, if you can believe that. Should have seen it. There's a video floating around, too, that's going to get posted, so be ready, Rick. Be ready. Hi, Bill. How are you? Thank you for being here. Good to have you with us. And of course, David Linda was busy and forgot to send the dates. That is like 5 demerits for you, my friend. It is. It is. I'm glad you had fun, Gina. You knew every word to every song damn near that I played last night. That's pretty good. You guys scored really well. What's up, Ed Sawicki? How are you? Good day to you, my friend. Sean Cooper's in the house on the tube of you from Milano's. Thanks for being here today. One of our venues that reports in each week with their list of who's playing where. We've got a pretty extensive list this week because of the addition of St. Patty's Day on Tuesday. Has anyone looked at the weather? I'm going to get on a roll here. I am. Has anyone looked at the weather for St. Patty's Day? You know, we've had all this beautiful weather. It's been really nice. And then you look at Tuesday with a low of 17 and a high of 31. Monday is 62 for a high. To coin a Karis phrase, WTF. Yeah, and that's the one day it's going to be 30. Then it goes back to 40s and 50s and 60s and all that good stuff. Just has to basically chill out our parade, but that's the way it works. All these people that have events in the tents, lucky you. Thank you, Tenpenny. Good to have you with us today. Thanks for being here. I've seen that band. Good band. Carla says, good day to Ed. All right. Who else we got out there? Let's see. And you forgot to send yours. Why are you guys forgetting? Why, Shane? Why? Valerie, how are you? I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, it's not the last one. It's not the last one everywhere. It's just the last one at the Bell. We just do the winter season at the Bell once a month. And it was fun. It was. We had a great time with all of you. Hi, Pamela. Thank you. Tamara, however you want me to say it. I never say it right. And yes. Yeah, I thought I put my winter coats away too, Ed, but not happening, brother. It's not happening yet. Still a little undecided here in Ohio. Yes, Carla's living day to day with the weather. I get it. Gina says, ugh, I know. It's awful. And of all days why couldn't it be like it was 77 the other day? It would be just so wonderful for everybody that's trying to make money and bring people in and all that good stuff. Andrew's doing one now. He didn't send it to me, but he's dropping it in the comments, so we'll let him have a shameless plug here for the interns. Saturday doubleheader, 3 to 6. Ace's Pickleball Ball Bar. Say that 3 times fast. And the Possum Saloon. There you go. There you go. Yes. Blame the weather for everything today. Let's blame the weather for all of it. Why not? You know, we go from tornadoes to you name it. It's crazy. Hi, Billy. Thank you for being there last night. We had a great crowd, guys, at the Bell and the Bear last night. Like I said, it wasn't our biggest crowd ever there, but it was a nice crowd. We had a lot of fun with them. Had a lovely couple up front that had never played before. It was their first night there. It was their first date ever they were out on. And they were frankly horrible at it, but they had so much fun. They scored a 3 in one round out of 20. But it got to be comical with them. They were having fun playing, and we had fun with them. So good stuff. And that, like I said, that epic dance-off / lip sync battle we had for a tiebreaker last night was awfully fun. And there are videos. I've seen videos already. Those videos will be posted. So Billy, Warren Rickstar, his dancing's about to be live. And Memorex. Yes, it will. It's so much fun. What's up, Robert Simpson? The Oscar Wildes are represented. And speaking of that, they are the featured band tonight at the Jam at the Bell and the Bear. Who's going? I am. Come see us. Come say hi. And we're going to get started, though, guys. I got to get rolling here because I do have an extensive list. We don't want to run too long today. This is Who's Playing Out, brought to you by our friends at Heather's Cafe in Springboro, where they're opening on St. Patty's Day with the tents. She's thrilled about the weather, too. And then we are kicking off our season of Name That Tune there April 15th, tax day. Sounds like a round of money that night, something like that. It'll be going on. Yes. And Gina says, Rick started dancing and lip syncing to the Spice Girls. Yes, it is priceless. Priceless it is. And Steve's got video for sale. See, he's up for a little, just a little bit of money for those videos to keep them off the internet. That's true. So, you know, guys, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a very memorable experience. The area's top musicians are going to take center stage today at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and live music venues that bring you live music nearly every night of the week. So make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out. And if you missed the show and you want to look at a list, it's printed on a digital newspaper called the Warren County Post. You can find it on their website, or you can find it on Facebook at Warren County Post. And you can get that list each week. You can download it to your phone. You can do all kinds of good stuff if you want. And that's good. Brian says, I'll see you at the Jam. I'm ready to see you at the Jam. Who's going to the Jam tonight? Raise your hand out there if you are. Don't raise your hands. Say it in the comments. You know, I've found the more you share and the more you comment on these shows, the more it goes out there to the masses. So let's get started with our list. And we're going to talk about Heather's, as I said, the patio opening March 17th for St. Patty's Day. The tents are up. I've been by there. And Heather and I are planning for our Name That Tune season every Wednesday night starting at 7 o'clock. So if you like the game of Name That Tune, gather a group and come north if you're in Cincinnati, or come south if you're north of Dayton. And visit Heather's. Patio holds about 400 people, so there's no problem there until you get to about June or July. Then you need a reservation. But hello, Jamie Minnick. Thank you for being here. And you're making, you're making pizza at the Dayton Moose Lodge tonight. All right. Rumors are hearsay, Rick Kern says. Deep fake. I'm telling you, it is not AI, people. When this video goes viral, it is Rick Kern. It is. No AI fakey stuff for us. Never. And Steve's going to be jamming tonight too. Good. It'd be good to see all of you. Let's all have a good time this evening. So let me talk about the Bell and the Bear, sponsor of Hot Topic Tuesday. In case you missed it, we had our 150th episode last Tuesday. What a milestone that was. I ought to get a bronze statue built to me for being on the show with Karis that many times. But, don't tell her I said that. It'll make her pissy. She doesn't like people getting mad, but she can. That's what I always tell her. All right, let's do it here. Thursday, the award-winning jam at the Bell and the Bear tonight, 7:30-ish on the start time there. I understand Jay Grant from Half-Life's going to be playing guitar, filling in for Kevin Cooper tonight at the jam. That'll be fun. Friday night, Bad Habit is there at 8:30 p.m. Saturday is Doghouse and Twisted Fate, both together at 8:30 p.m. in the house at the Bell and the Bear. Hi, Mark. How are you? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Dewey says, I've seen a lot of Rick Kern performances, but the video I saw last night will be etched in my mind for a long, long time. Yes, sirree. It was a priceless one. I was proud to be a part of that. I was. All right. Also at the Bell and the Bear, Monday, Matching Madness game, 6 p.m. And Tuesday, big St. Patrick's Day festival with the Oscar Wildes kicking it off. Mojo Rising in the middle and Miss Jackie closing it out at the Bell's Tuesday, St. Patty's Day jam session, so to speak. And if you're at the jam tonight, the Oscar Wildes will be making an appearance. So if you want to catch them and get a little Irish injected into your bloodstream to get started early, come see the Oscar Wildes tonight. Gina and Johnny will be playing Wednesday at the Bell, 7:30-ish. So when you're recovering from St. Patty's Day, go in and listen to some nice, great music with our friend Gina McCann and great band, Gina and Johnny. So check them out if you can. I think that's the duo that night, I believe. Gina, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it the duo or the full band? Hi, Melody. Thank you for being with us. Good to have you. Jamie says, I think the Bell starts at 4:30 Saturday. Oh, is that the early one for Doghouse and Twisted Fate? That I don't know. I did not get that, but thank you for that. Again, I don't go out and peruse the internet to get this stuff. Quentin Fife, how are you from Ladder? Jim Kilroy, thank you. Mike Grosser, good to have you with us. And yes, I got you on the Gina and Johnny at Belterra Friday. It's on my list, Mike, but thank you for that. Hi, Chad. Thanks for dropping in. Good to have you with us. All right, Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboro. Lots of great things going on there. There are. Mr. Burroughs. They have a huge St. Patty's party. I got to edit some here. We have Benny Hill playing tonight at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 6 to 9. Last call. It's the 9th anniversary, by the way, of Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Last call from 8 to 11 until Rust and Friends on Saturday at 8 p.m. That's the 4-piece band. And then Sunday, Eyes Up Here from 3 to 6. Kevin Cooper and company. They'll be there, Brian and all of them. And Tuesday, a huge St. Patty's Day celebration. Uncle Rico will be playing. Love Bomb will be playing. Lots of fun people there for St. Patty's on Tuesday. And the Queen of Hearts drawing Wednesday at 8 at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Hi, Kara. Thank you for playing last night. It was great. Hi, Rick. Thank you for being here. Oh, yes. We're rolling along. Let me get rolling here. I got to get my train of thought back. Crooked Handle Brewing, Springboro. Live music, 6:30 p.m. Friday night. Scott Houchins is in the house. Saturday, the Joe and Pedro show at 6:30 p.m. Sunday, trivia with Josh. And Tuesday, the Springboro pub crawl going from Crooked Handle to Mr. Burrows, to the Barrel, and to Heather's and the Springboro Eagles in on that as well. You can take a bus. You don't have to drive. The buses run all day long. So that's a great time in the community of Springboro. My hometown right now, not my hometown, but my town right now. Crooked Handle Brewing in Piqua, the Music Bingo Show Sunday at 6, Tuesday Trivia with Josh, and Wednesday Queen of Hearts at 7:30. Sorg Opera House got a doubleheader this weekend coming up. Night Moves at 8 p.m. on Friday. The Bob Seger Tribute. Tickets are on sale at Sorg, SORG.live, LIVE. Saturday, it's Kashmir, the Led Zeppelin show will be in the house at 8 p.m. at the Sorg Theater, the historic Sorg Theater. And yes, it'll be a good one. It will. And what do we got? Chad says, yeah, you know, Chad, you're on our list. You missed a hell of a night. You missed some epic moments last night. You did. And then how about that crew that came in at the end and I couldn't even hear myself think on stage. They were so loud. Came in from the comedy club next door. So sorry if those of you didn't hear your final scores, because I sure as hell couldn't hear. I tried at the end. All right, let's move on. Soft Rock Cafe karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. The longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state, 23 years. Going strong at the Soft Rock. They only do karaoke, and they do it well. Milano's in Miami Township. My buddy Cooper there, or the PMGM as we call him, live music each week, 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. Jersey Joe hitting the stage this Wednesday night. If you're out there, guys, please say hi. I'd love to hear from you. So if you're a first-time viewer of the show, please drop it in the comments and tell us where you're from. Hamilton's Urban Backyard. They have a guy called Elementary, Elementree, at 7 p.m. on Saturday, and Wednesday Team Tune Trivia at 7 p.m. And I do know they are open for St. Patty's Day. I saw that as well. They're not normally, but they are open for St. Patty's Day there. Sheldon, how are you, buddy? Thank you. And, you know, I'm going to get something in. Somebody commented the other day, and they sent me a screenshot of one of those troll posts that somebody was bashing on me on. And they were saying that we always talk about the same bands and the same venues. I talk about the venues and the bands that report to me. They send me the stuff. I put it on the list. I'll talk about anybody. In fact, I've talked about bands I don't particularly care for because of their attitude, but I still do it. So just keep that in mind, people, when you see these haters out there writing all kinds of crap. And then you laugh at who likes their posts, too. That's the fun part to watch, because then you know who really doesn't like you. All right, moving on. And yeah, you're the third one today, Scotty Long, that did not submit. Yes. Randy Watts, how are you? Triple Nickel Band getting a shameless plug in there. Beaver Creek VFW, all those things. I'll leave that up on the screen. I got to keep moving, though. I've got a long list here. And we got to keep rolling. O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield. Big week for Tina's Place up there. Karaoke tonight at 9. DJ Static on Friday at 9. DJ Static Saturday at 9 p.m. And then Monday, Trivia with Matt Allen. Tuesday, open at 8 a.m. Kegs and Eggs for St. Patty's Day. I'm sorry, they open at 8, Kegs and Eggs at 9. Celtic Music at 9 a.m. That'll be fun. Asphalt Daisy at 2 p.m. My Sister Sarah at 7, and then DJ Static at 9. Bagpiper all day long as well. $10 cover for that one on St. Patty's Day at O'Connor's Irish Pub. And then they do Recovery Wednesday, Queen of Hearts drawing at 7 and karaoke at 9 to round out their schedule. Thank you, Carla. You're one of the best. Thank you so much. All right, we got to go to Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, Family Entertainment Complex. They have the Baden Softball Pitch fundraiser Friday night at 7 p.m. No live music at that one. Saturday, Cincy Rhythm Kings at 7 p.m. Monday night, it's the After Hours Big Band, 7 to 9. And Tuesday, karaoke at 7. And that's what's going on. And yes, thank you for that, Kara. Yes, Queen's Elixir being highlighted for women's businesses. She's doing remarkable things, actually is. She's doing great things, and proud to know her. She's a wonderful lady. Hi, Brad. How are you? Thank you for being here from Abe's Lincoln. All right, Little River Bar and Grill in Oregonia, no submission. I know they do have karaoke on Thursday with Prestige Worldwide at 7 p.m. and Trivia with Dave every Wednesday, but no live band submission from Little River Bar and Grill this week. Blue Note Harrison, Friday night, it's the Elton John tribute, Captain Fantastic, with the Billy Joel tribute, 52nd Street. That's at 7 p.m. Then Saturday, tributes continue with Bon Jovi tribute Jovi and Poison tribute Rock of Love and Tesla tribute Modern Day. It's tribute weekend at the Blue Note. Rockin' the Pub is 13:30 on Saturday night as well. Doors are at 6. Tickets are available at cincyticket.com. Yes, I do mark April the 15th start date. April 15th, buddy. I posted back to you. You posted on something, I think, and I responded, or Barry did. Somebody did. Miami Valley Gaming, Halfway Hammered, 8 p.m. Center Bar Friday. And Cat Campbell and the $2 Pistols, 8 p.m. Center Bar on Saturday. Naughty Pine, Marsha Brady Band Friday at 9 p.m. Saturday, it's St. Patrick's Day pre-party with Flipside from noon to 3, Naked Karate Girls 4 to 8, and Lunchbox from 9 until 1 a.m. And I have done shows with Captain Fantastic, actually, Rick Kern, and he is amazing. I mean, he's one of those, you shut your eyes, you think you're listening to Elton, and he puts on a hell of a stage show. So, yeah, Captain Fantastic. Good stuff. Hidden Gem Music Club, Tuesday. Did I get this right? You know, I may not. I'm going to skip them this week. I think we have last week's submission on them. Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe, DJ Hay Murphy, 8 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, Rockstar at 8 p.m. at Froggy's. Tuesday, St. Patrick's Day Bash, Kegs and Eggs at 9 with music by Miss Jackie from noon until 2. Stone Mountain Mafia, 3 to 6. Doesn't get any more St. Patty than them. Where's Brett Brock? I'm giving him hell. DJ Turbo from 6 to midnight on the St. Patty's Day Bash at Froggy's in Monroe. Fretboard Blue Ash, Sing-O tonight, 6:30. Buzzbin Friday at 7. Saturday, The Remains at 7 p.m. And Tuesday, Easter Rising, 6 to 9 p.m. on that one. Mo Harrigan's Tavern, another big St. Patty's celebration going on. Daved and Confused at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Funky G at 7:30 on Saturday. Sunday, they have a weekend of this going on. Father, Son, and Friends at 2:30. Rage Kit at 5 and Barely Able at 6:30 p.m. on Sunday. That's happening at Mo Harrigan's Tavern. And then Tuesday, St. Patty's Day, kickoff with Ashley Martin at 11. Velvet Crush at 2:30 in the afternoon. And Party Punch, 7 p.m. at Mo's St. Patrick's Day celebration. Oh, what is this? Carla says, whenever you can get a chance, hate for you to backtrack. And she said, Tesla tribute Saturday at Blue Note. Yes. I can read it again. It's all right. I mean, I'm already running late, so let me see where it's at here. Somewhere, Blue Note. Bon Jovi tribute, Jovi on Saturday. Poison tribute, Rock of Love, and Tesla tribute, Modern Day Cowboys. That's Saturday night with 13:30 in the pub, 6 p.m. Blue Note. All right. Brick Tap and Tavern, Scott Houchins tonight at 8:30. Diddley is playing at 8:30 on Friday. Saturday, The Contenders at 8:30. Tuesday, St. Patrick's Music Bingo on 7 p.m. for those who are hungover by then. And karaoke 8 to 11 on Wednesday, the Brick Tap and Tavern. Village Theater in Covington has the jam session every Wednesday. New host each week, 6 p.m. Jamie Carr will be hosting next week. Jane's on Main acoustic open jam with David Thornton at 7 tonight. Nothing But Treble Friday night at 7:30. Two for the Road, 7:30 on Saturday. Miamisburg Moose has Right Turn Clyde on Friday and Lakes Ridge on Saturday, 8 p.m. Those are for members and qualified guests. Satch's Bar and Grill, Keno Bingo at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Jeep Night tonight. Friday, DJ music and sing-along every week. And karaoke, could throw it in there too at 8 p.m. Saturday, pre-St. Patty's Day party at Satch's with Miss Jackie at 9 p.m. No cover charge on that one. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts at 8 for Satch's Bar and Grill. Yours truly, I'll be at the Jam tonight at the Bell and the Bear. Find me, say hi. I'd love to see you there. I'll be at the Miamisburg Moose every week on Tuesday Trivia, except this one is canceled due to St. Patty's Day. I'll be out and about all over on St. Patty's Day. If you spot me and you want a sticker, all around town sticker, come up and say hi, and I'll give you one for sure as that day goes on. And if I have my little blinking green ice cube in my drink, that is my locator. So if I get into trouble, you can find me that way on St. Patty's Day because the Jameson will be flowing. I'll be here weekly on All Around Town Radio for all your music news, needs, and talks and updates and all that good stuff, including our programming, which is Tuesday, Hot Topic Tuesday, Wednesday with the band, Thursday, Who's Playing Out, and our Monday weekend update every week. Right, yeah. Yes. St. Paddy's Day. Let me say that. What's going on? Yes, Shannon is singing with Ashley Martin. They unfortunately did not submit your name. Interesting. But we love Shannon. We do. All right, that's your venues, guys. I'm getting into the solos, duos, events, and stuff brought to you by Heather's here. I've got to crank through these. If you want anything, stop me. But I'm just going to let your comments flow up the screen here. In fact, let's see if I can show them over there on the side. Yeah, there we go. We'll throw them up there too. All right, the Oscar Wildes, man. This band is great. They're an Irish band, and they are playing, around this weekend, they're playing a bunch. Landing Casa del Rio on Friday, New Richmond, 7 p.m. for the Oscar Wildes. Saturday at Braxton Brewing, 11 a.m. Then they go to Factory 52 in Norwood at 2 p.m. But wait, there's more. Then they're at the Irish Heritage Center on Saturday at 6:30 p.m. God, I hope they keep their voices. Sunday, they'll be at Grainworks in Westchester at 1 p.m. and then MVPs in Silverton at 6. Pays on St. Patty's weekend to be an Irish band, let me tell you. Tuesday, they'll be at the Dingle House for St. Patty's Day, Westchester, 9 a.m. Then on to the Bell and the Bear for a 2 p.m. show. And then the Anderson Tap House at 7 p.m. rounds out their schedule for the weekend. So much Irish music right there. And I'm going to see them tonight at the Bell and the Bear Jam. They're the featured band, going to play several songs. So come in and check that out tonight. Thing 1, Thing 2, Saturday, Monkey Bar 1 to 5. And Tuesday at the Monkey Bar, 11 to 4 p.m. And the Common Beer Company from 7 to 10 on Tuesday for that band as well. Thing 1, Thing 2. 3-piece, that's PEACE. Saturday at the NAWS, NAWS Club. And I don't have a time on that one, but they are there Saturday. I assume that's in the evening. Twisted Fate, Saturday at the Bell and the Bear, 8:30. And Doghouse, I think, starting earlier than that or vice versa. So check out the Bell's page for info if you can find it on that one. Mr. Man and the Mojo Band, Friday at the Mansion Hill Tavern, 8:30 p.m. Tim Blankety playing at Cozy's Cafe on Friday in Liberty, 6:30. Solo acoustic entertainment. Sunday at the Cincinnati Guitar Show from 10 to 4, Tim Blankety will be selling his patented guitar slide harmonica holders called Stiff Fingers. Check it out if you're at the guitar show on Sunday. Devin Milton and Company, Friday at Kenny's Place, 8 to 11, solo show there. Ray Renee's got a busy schedule. She's music trivia tonight at Bleachers 2.0, 7:30. Friday, That One Party Band at Newport Luck on the Levee event, 5 to 7. And karaoke later that night, 8:30 to 11 at 513 Sports Cafe on Friday. Saturday, Robin Renee will be performing at Element Eatery at 7 p.m. And Monday at 513 Sports Cafe. Every Monday is music trivia, 7:30 to 9:30. And Tuesday, St. Patty's Day at Good Time Charlie's with That One Party Band at 7 p.m. Thank you, Robert, for being here. I'll see you tonight, buddy, for sure. What else we got? Mac McDaniel will be at the Grub. Mac used to send me his stuff, Bobby Jean, and I don't know. I haven't seen or heard from him in a while. But yeah, Mac McDaniel, good player. Good player, for real. All right, Billy Rock, Friday, Crow's Nest, 8 to 11, and Saturday, Anderson Tap House, 8:30 p.m. for Billy Rock. Shane DeMoss playing with Until Rust Duo Friday night at Carroll High School's St. Pat's Festival and Fish Fries, 6 to 8:30. Friday, he will be then moving from Carroll High School over to O'Leary's in Centerville, where Until Rust and Friends Trio will be playing from 9:15 to 12:15. Man, they're busy. And then Saturday, Until Rust and Friends at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 8 to 11. And Tuesday, the Until Rust Duo at the Dublin Pub, St. Paddy's Day Bash, 3:30 to 7:30 on that show right there. And I'll throw some of these shameless plugs in. Hi, Heidi. Thank you for being here. Bobby Jean, I'll put that up on the screen. Mojo Rising Acoustic, Saturday at Main Street Social in Milford, 9 p.m. And then Tuesday, full band, The Bell and the Bear. I got them down here. It says 5 to 8 here. I had 4 to something. I don't know. They're playing, I think it is 5 to 8 for Mojo Rising at the Bell and the Bear. Uncle Rico, Tuesday at Mr. Burroughs for the St. Paddy's Day party with Love Bomb, 3 to 6. Benny Bodine, Thursday at Putters, 7 to 10 in Liberty, and Friday at Bishop's Quarters, 7 to 10 for our good buddy Benny Bodine. Truck, Saturday at the Carroll St. Pat's Festival in the Auxiliary Gym from 7 until 10. Velvet Crush, is this Velvet Crush Unplugged, Friday at the Barrel in Springboro, 8 to 12. Velvet Crush Full Band, Tuesday at Mo Harrigan's Tavern, St. Paddy's Day Celebration, 3 to 6. Alex Poteet, Linus Tate, his band at the Oxford Community Arts Center on Friday, 7:30. Tuesday, Unplugged at Whispers Speakeasy in Dayton, 7 p.m. The Contenders, Brick Tap and Tavern, Saturday night, 8:30. Joe Coles, tonight, hosting the open mic night at the Bearded Saddle Saloon from 6 to 9. Saturday from 6 to 9 at Southern Ohio Brewing Solo for Joe Coles. If you're out there, guys, still say hi to us. We'd love to hear from you. Kevin Cooper wins the Busiest Man in Music Award this week. He is playing tonight with the Hanky Panks at a private event, and Jay from Uncle Rico's filling in for him at the Bell and the Bear Jam. Friday, the Hanky Panks at Oak Tavern, 9 p.m. Saturday from 5 to 6, Eyes Up Here at Trillions, Music for a Cause benefit. Assisting friends who lost everything in a house fire. Event starts at 1, featuring the Gamut, Kevin McCoy, and more. Saturday, Kevin's playing with the Hanky Panks at Fairfield Pub, 9 p.m. Sunday, with Eyes Up Here at Mr. Burroughs, 3 to 6. Tuesday, 3 to 7, Eyes Up Here at Parr's Place in Fairfield for St. Paddy's Day. Jeez, Kev. And then 8 p.m. till midnight, Eyes Up Here at Trillions, St. Paddy's Day Bash. And Wednesday, Kevin Cooper solo acoustic at Cozy's Cafe and Pub. That's a lot of playing, man. Good luck, Kevin. Good luck, buddy. The Tony B Band Light Edition, Friday at the Woodshed, 6 to 8 in Lebanon. The Times at Devil Wind in Xenia on Saturday, 7 until 10. And let me throw in the shameless plug here for 10 Penny. Bringing the Boom at the Barrel on Tuesday, 6 to 10. I did not have that one. Thank you for that. All right, where are we at here? Greg Skinner playing Friday with the Mason Johnson Trio at Trailtown Brewing, 7 to 10. Saturdays with CFG and the Family at Mansion Hill Tavern, 8 p.m. John Michael doing his solo thing. It's called Hello, It's Me, the John Michael Solo Show at Pigskins on Thursday night tonight, 7 to 10. Dat Band making their debut at Bleachers 2.0, the pre-Paddy's Day party, 8:30 p.m. Saturday night. Special guest is Ryan Simpson. Rick Kern submitting this one. He's with Blackbone Cat at the Silverton Cafe, 9 to 1 on Friday night. Eric Sears will be appearing with the Kevin McCoy Band at Trillions, 8 p.m. on Friday. Tuesday with Zazoo at the Monkey Bar, 6 p.m. Rockstar. Hey, what's going on, Skip? Thank you for being here. Liars for Hire represented today. Good to have you with us. Rockstar, Friday at Wings in Vandalia, 8 p.m. and Saturday at Froggy's in Monroe, 8 p.m. showtime for our friends from Rockstar. Kevin Fox Music playing a bunch this week as well. Thursday at Putters in Mainville tonight, 7 p.m. Friday, Coldstream Country Club, Anderson, 6:30. Saturday at Max Pizza and Pub in Covington, 8 p.m. Sunday, he's at the Strauss House, Kevin Fox is, from 8:30 on. And Wednesday's the Kroger Anderson Crowbar, 4 p.m. for Kevin Fox Music. Marsha Brady, Friday at the Knotty Pine, west side of Cincinnati, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Anita and the Dave, Saturday at the Glendale Trackside Pub, 6:30. Johnny Fink submitting this one. Gina and Johnny full band at Belterra Friday night, Casino, 8 p.m. Sunday, he's joining Cat Campbell in the $2 Pistol CD release show at the Southgate House at 7 p.m. The Gamut, Saturday at Trillion Sports Bar, 8 to 12, hosting a 17-year reunion of the Vibe Band. They're doing one set only from 9:30 till 10:30. After the Party Unplugged Saturday at the Hangar Bar from 9 to 12. Billy Rock, I think we mentioned him already. I got him twice on here, but he's at Anderson Tap House Saturday and Crow's Nest Friday. Those are 8 p.m. show times and 8:30 on Saturday. Liars for Hire skips in here at the right time at Wings in Vandalia St. Patty's celebration, 11:15 to 1 a.m. They're on the bill with Rock You Up, St. Hellion, The Locals, Big Mother, Ithaca, and Latter, Latter, all playing that one at Wings in Vandalia for the St. Patty's celebration. Hi, Dave. How are you, man? Had a great time seeing you last night. Thanks for being there. What do we got here? Spongeworthy Saturday, Kings Point Pub in Kettering, 9 to 1. Blind Faith Duo Saturday, Miamiville Trail Yard, 12 to 3. White Knuckle Weekend Tuesday at the Dublin Pub right after Until Rust from 8:30 to whenever. The Weekend Effect Saturday at Springfield DAV. Is that Disabled American Veterans, I believe is what that is, 7 p.m. Till 11 p.m. Heath Bowling Music, Thursday, Mo Harrigan's Tavern from 7 to 10. And then Friday, he's at Putters in Mainville, 7 to 10. Saturday, Route 50 Saloon, 8 to 11 for Heath. And Wednesday, Valley Vineyard, 6:30 to 9:30. That rounds out his schedule. Michelle Robinson, Saturday, one date only this weekend. Saturday at Hollywood Casino, 8 to 11:30. David Thornton hosting the open mic at Jane's on Main tonight, 7 to 10. And Friday, Kroger Anderson, 4 to 7. And Saturday, Mother Stewart's Brewing in Springfield, Ohio for David Thornton. I got to make an edit here. Sorry, guys. We're almost done. Nathan Jenkins' band is playing Saturday at JD Legends in Franklin. That's an 8 p.m. showtime on that one. Ladder at Wings in Vandalia for the St. Patty's Day Bash Saturday. Showtime is noon to 1 a.m. It cannot be noon. That's got to be 12 to 1 a.m. or something. Maybe the whole show's noon to 1 a.m. Yeah, Ladder is 9:20. I'm sorry. And last but not least, Desolate is playing Saturday at the Moose in Xenia, 9:30 p.m. on that one. And that's what we've got with our submitted list this week. Thank you all so much for being a part of our program here and what we call Live at 5, Who's Playing Out on a Thursday. If you'd like your band or musical act featured and you'd like to be one of those that I never talk about, according to some haters out there, please contact me. I'll put you on the list. Absolutely. It can be shared also in the Warren County Post. You can find it printed there in the digital newspaper format. And we'd love to have you join us on our programming throughout the week, guys. Thanks so much for being a part of it here. Thanks for supporting All Around Town Radio. And we out of here today. We're going to head down to the Bell and the Bear for the jam tonight. Join me there. Say hi if you haven't ever said hi. I'd love to meet you. So that would be a wonderful thing. Dewey Cole, thank you so much. Guys, thank you. Thank you, Glenn, for saying best show of the week. Least watch show of the week. I'm going to keep saying that till we get some more viewers back on this one. I know it's a lengthy list and you can find it online and all that stuff, but it's so much fun to hear me say it, isn't it? I'm done. I'm out. Here's Sweet Sister Mercy saying goodbye to y'all. Thanks, Valerie. Thanks, Steve. Thank you, Carla. We're working for the weekend.
Working for the weekend, and I want to see a show. I flip on the book of face.
Great to see you too.
Yeah, I know where to go.
Tammy.
There's a man over there into the music scene.
Oh, yeah.
Showing lots of love.
I got to do this.
For the community.
I do. Don't forget the views and opinions expressed in our programs are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities that they may represent. Hey, great. Thanks, Steve Stein. Thank you, Ed. Hope to see you soon, brother. Jimmy, thank you. She says, yes, just Tammy. That's okay. I like Tamara. I think it's like sophisticated. It is. It's something. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you.